Oh, let's get that one out as well. It's the same? Okay, it's just me going mad then. Nice to see you, though. How's things? Just slowly increasing the size of our village here by deforesting Eastern Europe. I should go and do some work around my fancy house that I built. The whole point of that was that it was going to be set back from the rest of the village and surrounded by beautiful gardens and stuff. Although the way that we place fields and orchards, it's not really possible to landscape the area and have it looking nice and organised now. You're good. You've been playing a lot of Pathfinder. Is it Wrath of the Righteous, is that? Haven't played it yet. It's on my to-play list because I do like my role-playing games. So there's that, and the first one, the Kingmaker, is it? So yeah, I'd quite like to play them both at some point. But as of yet, I haven't got around to trying the Pathfinder games. You'd recommend them then, I'm guessing, if you've been enjoying it. To me, when I've seen other people play it, it looks like D&D, which Pathfinder is based on, isn't it? The rules are just a bit different, I think, from, is it third edition, 3.5 edition or whatever? But it always looks like the stories and the characters are that bit wackier. So, I don't know, but that's just a general impression I had of it. Let's put up a big house on this corner. Must be able to fit in down here somewhere. Why not? There are obstacles? Like what? Put it there. Whee! Achievement unlocked. What achievement? Reach town development level. We're classed as a town now. Well, that's quite nice. It's the best computer role-playing game you've ever played. That is praise indeed. Unless it's also the first, but no, I'm guessing you've played a few. What have I played in the D&D stuff specifically? I've played the old Baldur's Gate game, all of the first one and some of the second. I can't remember how far I got in the second. I have played Eye of the Beholder, and more recently Baldur's Gate 3, although it's not finished yet. I played the early access of that. Celasta Crown of the Magister, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Is that it for D&D? Maybe that's it for D&D. Oh, classic role-playing game, not computer. I always thought CRPG was stood for computer role-playing game. Because what would you consider to be a classic role-playing game? Technically, you couldn't consider Pathfinder rules to be classic because they are an updated variant on a newer version of D&D rules. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is classic. Stone with door, thank you. Because you see the CRPG thing banded around quite a lot with lots of role-playing games. So, what defines one as classic? I'm out of logs. I'm going to need 2, 3, 4 for that one, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 more logs. Let's go and finish off this section of forest down here. On this side of the road, anyway. Or is a classic role-playing game the game where you basically take a party of adventurers off on quests and dungeoning? Is that what's considered like a classic? In the style, I mean. There's a long story there. It was computer from the start, but now it is classic due to all RPG today on digital media is computer. Classic stands more for a classic way to play it, like with a party. Ah, okay. In that case then, I think the first classic role-playing game I played I've got to remember. I've got to think about this. I think it would be Bloodwitch. Or Bloodwick. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced. On the Spectrum. Bloody hell, the Sinclair Spectrum. Yeah, I had the Spectrum version and the Amiga version when I later got an Amiga. But that was it was like a party of 4 members off down the dungeon. A bit like the old Dungeon Master game. In that sort of style. Eye of Beholder style. Still available on GOG, that. I'm tempted to buy it back. And play through it again. I never finished it. Me and a friend tried to finish it in co-op, because it's one of these games you can play split screen. You each have a party of 4. It's really good. And in some of the dungeons, you have to split up and go separate ways. And it's really good fun, but there was always one key we could never find, one particular coloured key to open a door. We got stuck with. Hey, Salty, nice to see you back. I'm well today, thanks. How are you? Things are going pretty well. I think I've probably overdone the amount of logs I needed there, actually. That's a stone wall. There. Great, there's only a couple of sections left I need to check. Stone. Plank roof. Not bad, you never have too many logs. Yeah, they do always come in useful in this game. I mean, poor old Tiger Faust earlier, he didn't have a log for 6 months. He said. A long time to go without a log, is that. If you like CRPG, you can recommend both Pathfinder, Pillars of Eternity. I've got 1 and 2 on those, actually. I've got them installed. I think I've picked them up free at some point. And Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, yeah, I've already played through both of those. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 are probably my favourites. I like the magic system in those more than the D&D system. In the D&D system, your magic users often have to rest to get the spells back. And I find that in the modern video games, D&D video games, that usually just tends to just slow the pace down rather than have any real benefit. I know it makes you more careful with how you use your spells, but if I play a mage, I want to be throwing fireballs about, not spend 99% of the time throwing darts at goblins and then save the fireballs for the big baddie. If you know what I mean. I want to play with fire. Right, that should be logged now, so I can put the logs away. Let me just see how much tech that got me. That got me a lot more building XP than building bloody wattle fences. So by the time I put the stone on this, I think it might get us the mine. Let's go get the stone. This looks rather sad, doesn't it? 6 people sat around a campfire that's not lit in the rain. I'm going to have to do something for them and get them a better looking place to live. You had a log earlier on. Well, it's coming to Christmas time. You've got to have the Christmas log. Yeah. Well, I can't make him a tavern at the moment, so what I can do is make a nice seating area with some tables and some fires and do some outside torches and stuff. And then hopefully, when I finally get the tavern unlocked, I'll be able to fit it in. But as I don't know what footprint the tavern's going to use, I imagine it's something like a barn, then it's kind of hard to picture it, but we'll get it done. We will. Oh, I've picked up a load of seed here and flax and stuff that I don't want to be carrying around. Let's get that done. And what do I want to do? Stone. More stone. Where is the stone? Actually, getting a little low on this, which is nice. Can't remember how much it required. I'll take 100. Shit, I better travel by horse. You love telling your mum you've had a Yule log on Christmas Day and you taught your kids to tell her as well. We have a rule in our family, started by me, and that if anybody comes into a room and says, "Where's so-and-so?" or asks for any person that's not in the room, you have to answer, they've gone for a dump. It's the law in our family now. It's brilliant. Someone came in asking where my mother-in-law was. It was her partner. He said, "Oh, have you seen Louise's mum anywhere?" And without thinking, I didn't even look up, and I said, "Yep, she's gone for a dump." And he didn't really know where to look or what to say to that. It wasn't true, of course, but you never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Yeah, and I taught the kids to say that as well. So somebody rang up asking for my wife, and my daughter answered the phone. It was my wife's phone. She was, I don't know, she was doing something with the dog, and it was one of her friends, so it wasn't anyone, it wasn't like an important business or work meeting or anything. And my daughter answered, and I said, "Oh, tell her she's gone for a dump." Nice to embarrass people. It'll backfire on me someday. Okay, I better start building this because I can't actually walk around. I feel like Brian from last night's episode of Family Guy. Or the one where he just gets really, really fat. Round the corner. Oh, I forgot the planks as well. We need the planks for the roof. So clearly, alright, so it seems that building more important or later stage buildings gets you more XP, like we just unlocked the mine there. Let's see how much it actually does when, because that's gone over the 5,000. So we'll see how much over 5,000 it is when I get all the planks put on this. So I was building the level 2 houses all that time because they take fewer resources to fill but hold the same amount of people. Maybe if I'd been building the level 3 ones, I would have got to the mine a lot faster. Possibly. Anyway, we've got the mine done, so that's good. We'll go and build it now. And then we'll put some some workers in it. That hammer's about to break. Oh, I missed the stone thing round the back. Hang on. Right, so I brought 100 stone, and that required 94, I think. So let's come back with 40 planks and finish that off. Well, that's been some good work then. That's 3 big houses, and that's actually got us the XP that we wanted. And we won't really count the piddly little wattle fences, because I don't think that's made much difference at all. Nice idea, but I don't think it's really helped. Was it, yeah, 94 stone for a big house. Okay, we'll try and remember that. Where are my planks at? So if I get people digging up the ore, then I can smelt it and get the smiths just making tools. I don't know, I'm trying to work out how I'm going to automate it as much as possible. So I don't fancy going back to the mine. It's not particularly interesting digging out a mine. Though having said that, it'll be lit. Once I put a mine building there, it will at least be lit. So it should be a lot easier to go and find the stuff. So we're approaching some milestones in the game, because we've finished the 2 story quests. They've gone. For better or worse. They weren't particularly amazing, I've got to say. We've now unlocked the mine, which is one of the big mainstay buildings that will make a big difference to what we can do. And after this point, it feels like, well, I'm really just building things to make the village look nice, or to, I don't know, fill in some little personal goals. rather than any like objective goal to hit in the game. There's some King's quests, we can do those, but I think they'll just improve our Dynasty reputation rather than being anything too important to do. We'll find out anyway, because we're going to have a crack at one today. We're going to wait till spring and then start it. So I wonder what other goals I could have, other than just having one of every type of building, really. There we go. We've got another house finished. We can put people into those already. Let's see what the XP was like then. So that big house took us up 80 points, roughly, because we were about 4,950, weren't we? So let's say 90 points then. I don't think it's as much as that, but near enough. It's definitely better than building wattle fences. So a mine, right. A type of extraction building. Workers employed here will provide various minerals. They only be built at the cave entrance. Doing so will deepen the cave. That also allows us to buy the lantern. Yep. And the stone fence, otherwise known as a wall. So a lantern, what does this require? Logs, leather, sticks, and wool thread. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good stuff. Let me have a look at the management of buildings here. So we've got a sheepfold. We only have one person in. I want to try and improve the production of this. Now, obviously, one way is to get more sheep in it, because we can fit a lot more. We can fit a lot more sheep in. We've been trying to breed them ourselves. But it's going to be slow going when I'm only producing flipping rams. That's not the quick way to get a wool industry going. I could buy some more to speed that up. Also, I wonder if they only get sheared in one particular season. I think they're produced all year round. I think the wool's produced all the time. So does it tell me what the mine actually requires to make? It doesn't. Oh, I'll tell you what will happen though. If I go Q building extraction mine. There only is. Oh, that's the excavation shed. There it is. So it's 10 logs to start with. 10 to start with. I suspect there'll be more, but bring at least 10 planks. Okay, cheers. Is it Jorich? Or Jorick? Thanks, anyway. What am I carrying? When doing the mine, you'd build a small settlement at the mine, a house, food storage, and a resource storage, because the storage is shared storage, so it means they'll be fed, watered, and supplied while up there. Do the people actually have to walk back and forth to the place? So that's the question. Or do they not just... if they have to walk all the way back here, but they'll come back on a night to go and sit round the thing. I could build a little settlement up there, though. It is a nice idea. Never got that far in the game, though, so you're just guessing. We will take a look. 10 planks. I'll bring some logs and planks for this. In fact, I'll go and do it now. Should be able to carry everything with me. And we have a resource storage up there at the one I'm going to go and build at, so that's going to be fine. So I'll be able to get stuff out there, won't I? Yeah, that's not a problem then. I will put away... What have I got? I've got nothing out. Great. So let's go straight there. Let's stop off, because we're going to need to recruit some people. Well, Brannick is on the way, so we'll go there. Let's see if there's any quality miners. In fact, while it's daylight, I'll just take a quick shortcut to Delnica. Just run that child over as we go past. See, this looks like the main road through town, doesn't it? The way I've widened it. Maybe I should carry on. That could be the main highway. It does look like a main street. I'm just going to see if we've got any decent extractors now. You built them a place over there just for looks. See, I like doing stuff like that. That's kind of why I built the wood sheds where I did. And I put a house there as well. It kind of adds to the atmosphere and the flavour of the game, if you like. Ideally looking for gentleman extractors. I'm not going to find any here. I've got a farmer though. Woolstan the farmer. What else is he good at? Survival.
How can I help you?
See you there. I actually have a lot of villagers now, so I should be able to fit him in quite nicely. I'm thinking I might get another sheep shed going. Because the wool industry sounds like it could make a lot of money. Then again, do I need to make a lot of money now? I've got the flax stuff. Place is looking good. It's doing okay, isn't it? I could put him straight into the fisherman's hut. But it's not like I need that either. I'll put him into this big house. I did build 3 big houses, but I've already filled one of them up, haven't I? And he is farming or fishing is really my option here. We're missing someone from the woodshed already. I could get another excavation. And well, I need lots of excavators. I think that's what I need. Because I also need... I want some clay to make bottles for the tavern stuff at some point. I think all I can do is put him in the barn at the moment. Oh no, I'll put him in the fishing hut. Then again, he'll get farming experience from this, won't he? Yeah, go on, put him in there as a barn worker. Go for it. He'll get the experience for if I decide to make him into a sheep farmer. Okay, catch you later, Blue Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. And I look forward to seeing how your village develops. I think your village looks a lot better than mine. It looks a lot better planned and laid out. But, yeah, mine's a random sprawling... Ooh, what was that? Reverse? Copper axe, by the looks of it. Well, we want these logs anyway, don't we, for the mine, so I'll take it with me. Just the OCD in you. It does. I mean, I get these ideas of making things just for the looks of it and stuff, and like making little farmsteads and extra little settlements and stuff. And I do think that looks quite nice. That rain. Oh, it looks like I'm going to Rolnica on the way. Let's do it anyway. I guess we can check out the staff there. Ellenbrook, welcome back. Hey, guess what? Our animals didn't lose their names this time, so you're still in the game. And I haven't butchered you yet. He'll be pleased to hear. And we're about to go and build the mine as well. At last. Finally. And I guess, other than this, if I really wanted to feel like I've completed things, I could try and grind out the hunting tree. And get some hunting XP built up. But we shall see where we get to today. We're going to get through to spring and we're going to do a king's quest. I'm going to start one anyway. Very tempted to help myself to those planks there, but I think everybody's watching. Who have we got here? And our staff. Oh, we've got an extractor. Just one. But you are hired. See you there. That's what we came for. Let's put her in with... Yep, let's put her in this house here. And extraction, I can put her in a woodshed straight away, which is probably going to be the sensible one. Oh, we can actually have 4 people working that hunting lodge now. Curious. Don't need it. Yeah, go on, you can get to work in the woodshed. As a lumberjack. Trying to think, where do I buy sheep from? Not here. I tell you what, that rain is bloody loud. Oh, I've not seen this before. It's the beekeeper. No, I've got to have a look at this. Hang on. Is she in the full beekeeping outfit? Yep. Is this what a medieval beekeeper would look like? That is kind of freaky. I've never noticed this before. Is this... Oh, yeah, I'm assuming it's always been here, but... This is cool.
An unfamiliar face.
Have you heard anything recently? Farewell.
Farewell.
It doesn't say anything about buying bees. That might give me some prices, but you find it quite creepy. Right, I'm going to... Branniker for sheep, is it? Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'll try and kickstart my sheep industry a bit. And if I build another sheepfold, I can transfer one of the current rams and a sheep into there and start a second sheep industry. Or a second family off, if you like. Just check this island. I haven't run over this island in a long time. Let me just get the food. Anything left to pick up? Is this one that respawns? I think I got a chest or... Ah, yep. Let's take a look. No. Maybe I have run over this island recently. I'm tempted to chop all the trees down on the island and build a house here. It's like our summer holiday home by the lake. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Actually, it'd be a summer holiday home in the lake rather than by the lake, but... Right then, who have we got? Oh, stop. Nope. Nope. Nobody here of any value. Not at the moment, anyway. Yeah, bees, okay. I could fancy getting some bees once we've got the trees unlocked. Sorry, the tech trees, I mean. Right then, next. What is that place there? Just a random house. Ah, it's no good. There's some scary beesness. I guess I'll need, like, another extraction shed as well, because I'll want to make some clay, or get some clay. Having said that, though, once I've... Oh, am I going too far to the north? Once I've limestoned everything up and insulated all the stone buildings... There's a bear. Do you think we want to try the bear? based on our experience from the last stream, you will die. Is that a prediction? We could maybe start a Twitch prediction. It would mean tabbing out of the game. Where's he gone? He's just over that crest there.